Guys, Timothy here, and today we're continuing our Kona playthrough. Some batteries. And now, yesterday, I looked around real quick, and I found this, was like, right here. So yeah, I felt pretty stupid. But, let me see if my audio is still being weird. Yo, 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 yo. Nope, audio's being fine. Alright, let's go. So we got bullets. This game gives you a lot more bullets than the last one did, which makes me worried a little bit. There's someone that this, like, up right here. Valve, use.
The whistle slowly dying down like a kettle going out, meant only one thing for Carl. Mission accomplished.
Okay. I mean, I can... So much food. Not be open like that. Eliminate, terminate? No. Gun! Gun! Flipped.
It had the shape of a wolf, but Carl Faubert knew instinctively that it was not the wolf. That gaze that never left him, that icy blue gaze, was not that of an animal.
Okay. So now what do I do? I honestly forget why we were doing that. Something with the pipes, I think, wasn't it? Is it you? Yes. Heading back upstairs. Whoa. So yeah, there's just a dead corpse here.
Man is wolf to man, said the philosopher. Seeing the state of this poor woman, one could only imagine such fury, which would explain the barricades and the fright that Carl could sense in the chaos of the place.
How old?
What had happened
67.
here was not caused by a man.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. I did not mean to be this up close. Read. We have a new resident at the Manor. Jules is name, an employee of mine. He is courageous and not very talkative. He avoids our gaze when we talk to him. His room is unusually clean. This morning when I went to change the sheets in his bed, looked as if it had not been disturbed since last week. It is still made exactly the way I had made it. I didn't see a trace of laundry, clean or dirty. He doesn't even have a suitcase. Does he sleep here? Where does he hide at night? I put Charles on his case. He's good at spying. Hamilton is coughing more and more. I caught him hiding a handkerchief full of blood in his pocket the other day. At a meeting of some businessman, I tried to bring tea, was practically chased out of the room. Last night I couldn't resist. I keep an eye on Hamilton. He's so skinny, I worry about him. As I approach his room, I hear Jules. I don't understand what he was saying, but it's an odd time for a formal meeting. Charles' investigator was unsuccessful, by the way. We still don't know what Jules is doing in the Manor. Jules' presence in the Manor is almost invisible. He is working with Mr. Hamilton on something, but I don't know what. I don't like not knowing. It makes me anxious. I was awakened this morning by the sounds of broken glass from the living room. It was work of some vandals. The window is completely broken. They even left graffiti on the garage. Mr. Hamilton was furious. It's the first time in months that I've seen any vigor coming from him. He said he would hire a detective to find the people responsible. And then they hired me. Okay. So we can't go up anymore. This place is, so we gotta go in. Open, Whoa. Special key required. Batteries. Yeah. Oh, we're back here. Went in here and we went here, right? Cannot be opened. Sorry, I'm texting someone. There's a head up. Broom. Alright, main door open. Light switch in here. Nothing. Like a meeting hall type thing. Alright. Where does this lead? Where does this lead? I'm assuming outside, right? Thought that was a ladder. Rachel Esther Hamilton, to my beloved and talented wife, the world is now dimmer without you inspiring flame. You're always Chicago's best actress. Rest in peace, 1915 to 1959. Dang, she only lived 44 years. "44 years is really young to die, bro." Oh, this is the greenhouse. Batteries. Take this. Yep, okay, so yeah, we're back here. Take this over. So, main hall. I guess we can go over here now. This should be new stuff, right? Maybe, maybe not. Is this new? I feel like I recognize this. Wait, this is not new. Alright, let's head upstairs. I haven't been upstairs yet, and I'm pretty sure that's where it's trying to get me to go. The U.S. president. I feel like it is. More batteries. Lots of fancy stuff. Canadian coin. Dude, we got 75 whole cents now. Batteries and rifle ammo. We gotta get a rifle soon. Dang, this place got a little cold. So it's a little chilly here. Whoa.
From the sound of it, whatever had just fallen was monumental in size. Carl Faubert was on the edge.
Dropped.
This wolf had a strange appearance, larger than average, and these blue eyes, that icy stare. Carl felt an instinctive terror rise in him. As he approached this room, Carl again felt an unpleasant sensation of energy, as if his entire being was bubbling on a molecular level.
Whoa. What's this? Yeah. Oh, we got $1. Yo, what's up, man? I awoke the morning to the sound of movers emptying Rachel's private boudoir of its furniture. The room is used as a storage area. This is the first thing Mr. Hamilton has done that even minimally concerned his wife since she left. I wonder if it wasn't prompted by the letter that he got from his son. Henry wrote to me as well. He finally found out about Rachel's sad ending. What a great gift for the New Year's. I received a package this morning from Quebec City. It was a copy of Henry's novel, his very first novel, written in French, and inside, the most beautiful gift I've ever received. The book was dedicated to me. I cried over it. I am already on the 3rd chapter, and this boy is like his late mother. He's an artist. This morning, Mr. Hamilton spilled his coffee on some important papers and asked me to do what I could to save them. The papers meant nothing to me, and God knows I'm not a nosy person, but a surge of curiosity led me to look at them anyway. One of them was a bank transfer slip to Mr. Hamilton's personal account. When I saw the amount, I almost screamed. I knew Mr. Hamilton was wealthy. I just had no idea how much. Interestingly, this money came from a foreign account. It was a branch in the Eastern European country. Mr. Hamilton's looking thin and pale. He's working too hard for my taste. He's neglecting his health, and I'm worried about him. Some gentlemen in jackets came to the house today, and they tried to ask us about Mr. Hamilton. They were asking about his financial situation. They spoke to me in a very unpleasant tone. I stayed vague. Okay, so Mr. Hamilton is doing some illegal stuff from the sounds of it. Anything in here that I need before I leave? I think there's something important in here. On Sunday, October 4th. Okay. Ice does not melt. Wallet. Okay. The gardener. Something's very straight. The road seems to be blocked.
Keep its secrets. A disaster made it impossible to enter.
Pretty sure I could fit through here.
In this boudoir's former glory, you would have seen Lady Hamilton's refinement in every inch of the tapestry. It had become only a shadow of what it once was.
Room key. Projection room. Okay, so that's the room that requires a special key. So we'll head downstairs. It was this way, right? Oh. I just got a key to the projection room. I wonder if it's up on the 3rd floor. To be fair, the key does look different than the one I have. Did I go through these doors yet? Oh. Found it.
Just a few days of renovation work. Finally have your very own projection, my dear. Aren't you going to say anything?
Nothing to say.
Whatever do you mean?
Just in case.
It's not me. Nothing has ever been.
Come now, don't speak nonsense. You know I love you.
As much as you love Cynthia,
Ooh.
I know about her, William. And I'm too weary to care. About anything.
You're off your rocker. There is no Cynthia.
Never mind. It doesn't matter.
So he had been cheating on her. Okay. So something about a Cynthia. Oh, dude, I even like. No, I don't. There's a door over here. Hold on. Alright. Oh. Box of typewriter keys. I mean, this guy.
Hearing the screeching sound of the elevator, Carl imagined a metal animal trapped in a snare. There had to be a way to release it.
I mean, wasn't he a writer? It kind of makes sense that he had a box of typewriter keys, doesn't it? A book of French poetry. The wind gust is a tribute to the landscape and the escape of the land. From the Canadian Shield to the St. Lawrence Valley, a blizzard of voices will rise into soft and powerful poetic breeze. The works of Mercy Tremblay and Hector Garneau will come together along with a new generation of curious authors to discover, one verse at a time. Reviews in the chat. 75%. Probably shouldn't have wasted a bullet like that. Okay, so we got another diary read. Mr. Hamilton can be so cruel sometimes. He found Henry's manuscript. A violent argument broke out between the two. Mr. Hamilton ended up throwing the manuscript into the fire in front of Henry. The Hamilton came to blows. Objects were broken. Henry packed up and left. Rachel, through the scene, remained strangely impassive, with the same disconnected air that had been hers for several months. Henry promised her that he would come and get her out as soon as he could. I thought I saw some emotion in Rachel's eyes, a fleeting glimmer, which died immediately. I found a bottle of pills in a trash can. It was Prozac. I think it belonged to Rachel. The bottle was full. More Polaroids of Joseph. This is border on obsession. These two seem to have a secret. I caught them talking the other day in the woods near the garden. The conversation was tense. My heart aches. Mr. Hamilton has had Henry's room turned into a guest room. He puts his business guests in there. All traces of Henry have been erased as if he never existed. I wonder where his belongings are. Probably in the attic. I don't dare go look. I don't know what I'm more afraid of, finding them up there so sadly forgotten, or finding nothing at all. One of the yellow police banners blew away and got stuck on the roof of the tower. Joseph still hasn't figured out how to get it unstuck. Every time I look at the window, I see that morbid banner. I was there when they pulled her up. Part of me wanted to watch, but I turned away the last second. I wanted to keep a nice image of Rochelle. The rest of the day was questioned by the police. I stuck to my story. The day before, Rochelle was not feeling well. In fact, for some time, she had been spending her days in bed, only coming down to walk in the garden. That morning, I found an empty bed. She had vanished in the middle of the night. Again, she wasn't at the cliff, at least. We couldn't find her. The police think it was an accident. I suppose it's always possible. Only my heart lets me believe something else. Her misfortune is great here, isolated from the forest, far from all society, and her career abandoned, and her Henry had gone to Quebec. I saw Mr. Hamilton give a few bills to the police officers while he was talking to them in the background. He bought their silence, no doubt. Mr. Hamilton refused to hold a funeral for Rochelle. He merely erected a small, very modest stele in the garden. It seemed to be strangely like Rochelle, very fine, delicate, discreet. I think Mr. Hamilton is ashamed of his wife's suicide. I say it now without fear. Rachel committed suicide. There's no point in hiding it. So Hamilton's wife killed herself. Interesting. Okay. Is the reason that she killed herself good enough reason to kill Mr. Hamilton? So I'm pretty sure we're still trying to figure that out, right? Like, kind of, at least. Yeah, I've been in here already. That's the door. No, that's not the door we came in from. I haven't even checked it yet. Am I gonna need a key for you? I assume so. You look fancy. Oh, there's a lock on it. Okay. I don't think I actually checked this door. Cannot be opened. Cannot be opened. Are you gonna open? Yeah, you are. So that's the way to the next floor, I think. What about you? Cannot, covered by snow. Okay. So quickly push out here, check this door. I guess we pushed to the 3rd floor, right? Oh, and the 4th floor. Is this open? Whoa. Yo. Oh, I think we're in the tower. We were told there was stuff up here that we needed to check out. Duct tape. Oh no, strip. It's duct tape. More batteries. Let's go up the ladder. Oh, whoa. Charles' observation called Joseph. Read. Joseph was working in the garden last night. His movements are skillful, and he goes about his tasks at a stubborn figure of the manually inclined, but I can't help but imagine a more sensitive side to him. He spends his time outdoors doing maintenance and repairs. I've only seen him said once since he was hired, but sometimes I catch him dreamily looking into the sky, the wind, and the trees. Sometimes things that happen when you least expect them. As I was sitting at the table, Joseph came in. He walked straight to me. He asked for a bandage. He got his finger on farming equipment, and that was the first time we'd ever spoken to each other. We didn't say anything more, not while I was shooting his finger. A few times now I've caught Joseph neglecting his work to go stroll in the sun, cigarette in his mouth, reprehensible. Maybe I will hold my tongue. This new friendship is becoming more and more dear to me. Emily, indiscreet Emily, just told me that Joseph apparently has a daughter. What happened to her? Someone was, if I could see where and they were smiling at, that'd be nice. Okay, so Joseph had a daughter. Was Joseph perhaps the one that killed him? Mr. Hamilton. Was Joseph's daughter Mr. Hamilton's wife, perchance? I don't know. Guys, tell me what you think in the comments. Or, like, don't. Well, obviously, this game's been out for a while. But don't look it up. No cheating. Up. Dropped. Oh, yeah. I need to turn down the sound effects a little bit. Like, to, like, 70. Hamilton's son's belongings. Oh, it's the toys. You're freaky, bro. What's back here? Chest. First aid kit. Woo! Woo! Willie board? Dude, it's a Willie board. It's not even a Ouija board, bro. A Willia. Willia probably means Ouija in Canadian. Oh, no, it's French, isn't it? Yeah, Canadians speak French. I saw that mouse. Snow globe, Hamilton Estates. Showed. Says when we shake it. Can I shake it? Well, let me shake it. Ammunition for a rifle, even though I don't have a rifle yet. So we continue on. I guess we don't continue on. So what do we got going on over here? Red door. Whoa. I'll get it out. Give me a second to quickly look at everything else. Oh, that's the Willia board. Oh no.
It was always harder when you could put a name to them. Carl deduced that this poor man must be Charles, Hamilton's servant.
Okay, so this was Charles. Anything else I need to look at? Wallet, coat pocket. Nope. This one? I wanna see what's going on here. So, like, these are kind of, like, weird. Like, just the way they're placed and made. And, like, everything. Just strange. There's the first one. A terrible headache kept me awake most of the night. To my surprise, it wasn't the only one. The light remained on in Mr. Hamilton's room until the early hours of the morning. I also got a glow from up top of the tower. Someone has been up there for several hours. Is it Charles? What on earth would he be doing there? This thing seems to change for some time. It's changed for some time. The energetic. Where was I? Mr. Hamilton seems to have changed for some time. The energetic, authoritative man he once was has turned to a preoccupied, nervous, self-effacing man, a servant, a newbie. A big, awkward man named Bernard ran into him this morning around breakfast time. He spilled something on his robe. He expected the most terrible attention. Mr. Hamilton seems to hardly notice. He has lost weight. He looks frail. We all see it. It was our national holiday today. Henry came to celebrate with us. He was such a good boy. It was good to see him so happy, dancing like a madman to the reels that Joseph played on the fiddle. He's usually so serious, so melancholy. Sometimes if gay, he's still a child. The poor boy, sooner rather than later. He'll leave the ministry rather than later, but he's still so young, so fragile. I found some pain pills in the cabinet of Mr. Hamilton's private bathroom. This purchase did not go through his house service. He wanted to hide them from us. Rochelle is an angel. She made me the prettiest outfit for Christmas Eve. What a pity that so much elegance is wasted on the finery of an old maid. This is a far cry from grand theaters of Chicago. Good Lord makes the days that the kitchen makes the days, and the days are sometimes cruel. Today was cruel to my little Henry. I discovered him late in the night in the kitchen, cold in tears of rage. He was shaking. He told me he was certain his father was having an adulterous affair. He is tortured by the thought of telling his mother. I tried to console him, warmed him a bowl of hot cocoa. Sometimes I feel like this mansion is haunted. I hear noises in the south wall of Henry's room. Is it rash? Joseph didn't think it was necessary to check. After all, I'm just a little old woman. The other two servants and I had to search the grounds in the rain in the middle of the night. She was gone after. We found her on the edge of a cliff, her dress and hair soaked, staring into the void. Hamilton refuses to face the truth, says she was only sleepwalking. Rochelle has always been plagued by the bouts of melancholy. But what has been happening lately is different. She seemed to be giving into it. Dear Henry, the young man never ceases to amaze me. He entrusted me with reading his first manuscript, a novel written in French. I was amazed. He integrated our language so naturally under his pen, dances with grace, intelligence, and sensitivity. He made me swear to keep it a secret, and I will. But I still want to shout from the rooftops, or Henry will be a brilliant writer. How strange. I found in Charles' room, and I was completely by chance looking a brooch that belonged to Rochelle. I found a polaroid photos of Joseph, the maintenance man. I often catch him spying on him. What is happening between these two, I don't like. So she knew everything. From what we can tell, she knew everything that went on. Okay, so. Thing. That was my first time. I had to draw my foggy memory to write notes summarizing the first essentials right in here. So we were shot by armed men.
Whatever had forced its way through this wall was beyond the wrath of one man or group. Evil had entered through it. An impossible creature had taken over the manor.
Oh, there's the office key. I need that. I know where that's at. Okay. So this is my only door? I got two doors. Yep, so I'm assuming it's this door. Yep. Okay. Where am I? Not exactly sure where I'm at right now. Alright, now it's unlocked. Alright, hold on, give me a moment. Hold up, guys, sorry YouTube. Currently checking my Discord. Alright. So, where are we again? Okay, I know where we are. That's my quickest way back to that door, though. It's right here. Let's use it. Welcome to the office. The typewriter seems to be fixed in place on the desk as if it was an integral part of the missing keys are T. Okay.
Faubert smirked as he spotted his phone number on the list.
No,
If
unreachable.
someone else had taken the job before him, he would still be in Montreal, sitting warm and comfortable in his car, taking pictures of some unfaithful spouse.
So those are all the numbers of all the people that he wanted to hire. No, it's written on the back. An unfortunate event is slowing down the repair of your typewriter. Another machine broke down. Along the way, the service lift I usually use to bring them down got stuck between two levels. It has happened before, but today seems impossible to open it. A specialist should come shortly. I ordered new keys, but we will have to wait for delivery. A couple weeks tops. I'm very sorry for the inconvenience, Charles. Rifle! No, that's...
Carl couldn't put his memories in order, but there was a more pressing issue. The decaying mansion had collapsed on top of him, trapping him in the basement. No need to try. Carl would not be able to go through there.
Yeah, so... what did this room do for me? Something has been moved several times on this. Tables must end somewhere. I mean, it's a password to get into here. Oh. Okay, then let's... imagine. All right. I don't really know where to go now. Like, no signal. Let's see if there's anything on this desk important. Requires the keys. So I need to get those keys out of the chute. Alright guys, well, thank you guys so much for watching, really appreciate it. Please subscribe and drop a follow if you could, really helps out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.